opportunity.
Thank you. Lottie Vinson from the Canterbury WEA. Kia ora and welcome.
Kia ora. Good morning. Thanks for the opportunity to come and speak to our submission. It's about the proposed rate remission changes for not-for-profit organisations. So I work for the Canterbury Workers' Education Association, also known as the WEA. We've been in the central city for more than 100 years, providing adult and community education for the people of Christchurch. And we've been in our current community centre in Gloucester Street since 1957. I really just want to make one main point, which is that there are two different ways in which you can look at the rates rebate for not-for-profits and charities. Either you can see it as a let-off, if you like, something that you let those in need or those in financial hardship off of as sort of handout for organisations that are struggling. Or you can see it as an investment, an acknowledgement of the great work that's being done for no profit for the city, because you know that by making this investment, every dollar is going to be spent on enriching the social fabric of the city, on providing for those who are less fortunate and the most vulnerable, and for enhancing the city's environs. So I'll just use the WEA as an example. I wrote in my submission that we have invested income, and this is used to fund our programmes, which we offer to the community at well below market rates. And this we choose to do so that we can make education affordable, which is something that we believe passionately about. We're also just about to start really quite major renovations. We're very excited to get our consent through from council. We have a really ageing building and it needs a lot of work, which is going to cost a lot of money. And we've been saving up money to do those renovations and earthquake strengthening as well. But under the proposed changes, we won't be eligible for the rates rebate. Now, can we actually afford to pay the rates in full? Yes, we can. But will paying those rates in full impact what we can do for the citizens of Christchurch and impact the renovations that we can do on the building? Absolutely. Because every dollar that we spend meeting our rates obligation, it's not a dollar in the organisation's pocket. It's a dollar that we can't spend on programmes and on renovating our beautiful building. So there will be a cost ultimately, and it's that we feel that it's the people of Christchurch that will pay that cost. So I would just urge you to reconsider this proposal to change how the rates rebate is distributed to charities. I would ask, I'm really interested to know if some work has been done to find out how many charities own their own buildings and just what sort of savings are we looking at with this change. I don't know if that work's been done. And I just think you just need to really weigh up the cost and the loss and if it's going to be worth it. So I'd urge you again to consider the rates rebate for charities as an investment given to organisations who work incredibly hard and who will spend every penny, whether they spend it today or tomorrow, on enriching the social and environmental fabric of this great city. Thank you.
Thank you. I think you were here when I said to someone else that it really does help to have practical examples of how proposed changes impact on different organisations. So it was a very worthwhile submission. Has anyone got any questions? Sarah.
Thanks, Lottie. So just to be clear, the WEA has investments which it then uses the interest from to fund activities, which is why you sort of meet the threshold for the new proposal. Plus, you've got savings to do the renovations.
Yes.
But that's all tagged as well.
Yeah, I mean, and that investment fund means that we don't have to. We've heard today, even just while I was here, from people about the importance of the Strengthening Communities Fund, but having that investment fund means that we don't need to apply for funding grants through things like the Strengthening Communities, because that in effect is our funding. But we only have the income from it to spend, and the more we spend of that on rates, the less we can spend on providing meaningful programs. So, thank you.
Thank you very much.